Show my fat ass gut. Damn, tell me we went live.
Yes, sir. We are ready.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to We Don't Bluff. We are back off vacation. Hope everybody had a nice, wonderful, safe, and happy 4th of July. Got to spend it with family, eat some good stuff, go on vacations. I know we took off 2 weeks. I didn't get to spend much of my time doing much shit. Got a little sick for the first week, but it's come and gone. Back at work, back at this. It's hotter than Satan's ball sack right now outside.
Yes, it is.
If the picture looks a little different, we got lights off. We came on a little later, trying to cool this thing down. You know, it's hard on us. Look out here in the garage now, 115 degree heat. But we do welcome everybody back. We're glad to have y'all back, and we're glad to be back. We're gonna get into a range of top. We're gonna get a range of topics tonight. But hell, I thought I'd start off with, since we're talking about the 4th of July and vacations. Tony took a vacation and he went to the beach. He went to one coast. Terry over here. Oh shit, God, I'm Brian.
Tony.
Yeah. And I'm Terry.
Terry,
In case y'all didn't know,
Yeah.
some of y'all have joined since the last time. Welcome, and please spread the word. But I guess we're gonna go on a little vacation. Like I said, both these guys went to the beach. They were on opposite corners. So we got one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. Hey, somebody start out and tell me what y'all did.
Go ahead, Terry.
Well, y'all know me. I went out there. We went out to Cali. You know, me and my partner, we went and did a couple of things. It was her birthday, so we went out for her birthday. We didn't eat nowhere special. We was going to eat somewhere special, but we ended up eating somewhere that we have here back at home. But nevertheless, it was actually way better.
And where'd y'all go?
We went to Benihana's.
No, where'd y'all go for vacation?
Oh yeah, we went out to Cali. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
thought I said that already.
Yes,
Had a
you
brain
did.
fart.
What part of Cali?
Oh, we
It's
went
a big
to.
state.
Oh
It's
well,
like second biggest.
we
one in the
stayed in Burbank. And then we
I
mainly
hate
like spent
California,
a
so
lot,
I
a lot
really
of time.
don't know where that's at.
It is like
Close to
west,
San Diego.
close to LA, a
Oh, cool.
little west of LA.
That's where Wheel
Uh,
of Fortune shot, man.
Really, I
That's
did
where
not
a
know
bunch
that.
of shit shut. A
Yeah.
bunch of people are shot, I'm sure.
All those old game shows were done out there.
But no, yeah, we had a good time. Ultimately, we like most people my age, we went out to Cali to have a little fun, and that's what we did.
How
Have a
was
little fun.
I hear there's a lot of difference between, like I said, he went to the East Coast.
Uh-huh.
Water's warm over there.
Oh yeah. I've been to Florida
We was
plenty of
in the
different
Gulf.
times, but the water is definitely, if you
Gulf water's still
just in
cool.
case you've never been, if you ain't never been to Cali, when you go out there, don't expect to get out in that water right away. A lot of water on a lot of those beaches, different beaches out there. It's just cold water. Some is not as cold as others. Like when we went out to Carlsbad last year, the water out there was pretty tolerable. You can get in, but it was still cold. But we went to Venice Beach, and hey, we could barely like get our ankles in the water this time. I swear it was that cold.
Venice
It felt
Beach,
good
isn't
out
that where Muscle Beach is at? Did y'all hit Muscle Beach? Isn't it where, am I
I
wrong?
think so.
Or are they back?
You
to
might
back
be right,
together?
but I'm not sure. I didn't look up. I didn't look at any of that. I know it is a pretty. It's a big. Venice Beach is big to me. I mean, I've never
I'm
seen
sure
a
it
beach
is.
that wide, like that open before. But the closer, like the crazy thing is that it felt, the weather felt good, really good out there. But the closer you get to the beaches out there, you get more of a pickup in the wind. Oh man, so it gets chillier the closer you get out there.
Now,
Even
Jordan-
when we went to Santa Monica Pier,
Or
same thing.
either you or Jordan, somebody told me if you were sitting out on the beach, it was cool. But if you went 5 miles into town, it was like 10 degrees hotter, or maybe 10 miles in town.
Yeah, like
So the closer you got inland, the hotter it got. So if you got a bunch of miles inside, it was hotter than hell.
yeah. So like when we went to Santa Monica, as soon as we got down like into Santa Monica, we were seeing everybody there like got on long sleeves and pants and stuff. We're like, what the hell? You know, as soon as we got out of the car where we parked at, it was like you could tell why, like it got cold. And then the closer that we got on that pier to the beach, they got colder and colder. By the time we got on that Ferris wheel, I'm talking about we were huddled up, but like it wasn't like so, like it was just like kind of chilly because the wind was blowing, and you're dressed for like this hot beach weather because where we were staying at, it was, felt good.
No, I'm positive that'd be a destination vacation for me.
Man,
Fuck
Oh man, you got to go out there.
No,
I
The
love
humidity was
I
nothing.
don't give a fuck.
Man,
I'm
there's
not going to Cali.
there's a bunch of beautiful things up there that you could go see, but man, I'm like you. I don't
I go to
know.
Colorado, man.
Uh,
And Colorado's democratically controlled, so Colorado's beautiful. I know I've been there. Other side of the coin, you went.
We
Panama
went
City?
to the Redneck Riviera
ACB, baby.
in Panama City, and it was hot as shit. There wasn't much of a breeze like you would think. It was hot as shit. I mean, we had a good time. Ate a lot of good stuff.
Congratulations, because you and I have talked. Congratulations to Bryce and Velo team.
Yeah,
they went
yeah.
down there and won a World Series.
One 9-year-old open.
9-year-old Open World Series.
World
With some big
Series.
ring. I mean, that's a pretty damn big thing.
Yeah, that's
Panama
pretty
City
strong.
Beach. So
I mean,
Tyson, Bryce, Brad, Jeff, Malia, family. Congratulations, man. That's pretty cool. And I know you said you got to go see one of those games. So.
yeah, I actually got to go see one that wasn't at 8:00 in the morning. That's a little too early for me.
I know it was on vacation. 8:00 in the morning, it's time to be at work, not on vacation. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick, and then we're gonna get into some of our normal shit. But I do want to hear what was the most interesting thing y'all both saw. Terry, I guess we started with you. We'll go back to you. What was the crazy? Let me rephrase that. Not interesting. What's the craziest shit you saw?
I mean, I gotta say, like I was telling y'all earlier, we were downtown, in downtown LA. We seen this guy who's linked up. I'm talking about against the open business. The business was open and everything. He's like sitting up on the side of their wall on like in the middle of downtown. And I look back, we're riding scooters, and I see him. He's firing up his pipe, like I'm talking about like crack pipe, or hell, it could have been meth pipe. But he was firing up a pipe, and I'm like trying to get Jordan's attention. I'm like, dude, do you see this guy, bro? Like, look, and she finally looks back and she's like, and like we're like almost this close. You know, like he's probably like where Brian is, maybe a little bit further back, but he's not far from us. And we're just like, what the fuck? And people are just like walking by, like, yeah, shit
It's like
happening.
5 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, like shit ain't happening.
That's crazy, man.
I was like, what the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
That's
Just out in the wide open.
Could you imagine doing that shit? Could you imagine doing that shit in Hernando?
Like Brian said, about five feet from you.
Market?
About
Yeah.
5 or 6 feet from you. But like Brian said, it was about 5 or 6
Wow.
feet from me. So I was like, what the hell?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Tony, you?
Man was firing it up.
I seen a bunch of people in Tennessee. They wasn't actually hitting the pipe in public, but
they
they've
were
been
tweaking
hitting it
off of it.
somewhere else. I went to the craziest Waffle House I ever seen in my life.
Oh, and
What was wild about it?
Wasn't nobody there.
In a Waffle House?
Yeah.
and
What
apparently
time was that? Hell, it doesn't matter. It's a Waffle House.
Right.
apparently too, I didn't see this, but Jordan told me that she's seen a ketamine lab. Well, not a ketamine lab, but a ketamine store
The horse tranquilizers?
or dispensary or whatever you want to call it, or
Ketamine dispenser.
whatever. Yeah.
Let's
Whatever
use
you
horse
want to call it.
tranquilizer.
Don't quote me
Special
too much, but
K.
yes, it was
Special K place.
I ain't fucking around. Give me some horse tranquilizers. Ah!
yeah. Now I like I said, I was not the
Wow.
one that seen this, but Jordan did tell me, and I was like, really?
All right,
Holy
well,
shit.
but everybody had a good time on their vacation. Mine
Yes.
sucked. I sat at home for a week. Thankfully, y'all were all out of town, so I didn't breathe and get nobody sick. Of course, you can probably guess what I had. It tested positive for the COVID, which I call the flu. All I really did was I couldn't breathe for a minute, or ran out of breath real quick. But I'm old and fat. I still run out. I still run out of breath real quick. Not normally when just taking the dogs back and forth, but I mean, if I gotta go to the driveway and back down a couple times, I probably will be out there. But anyway, enough of that shit. Glad everybody had a good vacation. I know the 4th of July it sounded like everybody had fun. It was awfully hot that day too. Of course, it's been hotter in the hills the past 2 weeks, and it doesn't look like there's any relief in sight anytime soon. So for those of y'all, which is a bunch of y'all that work outside, please drink plenty of fluids, keep yourselves hydrated, don't do anything stupid. Don't overwork yourselves. Stay safe. I mean,
We need some rain.
It's hotter than fuck. We need rain bad.
We need some rain.
This AT&T done come through here and done a decent job of cutting the yard up, but I ain't got no rain, and they got my shit spread out further than I had to move a hose. I got to go buy 80 foot worth of hose to move every hour just to get one piece of grass with it to cut out. So anyway, that's a bitch about that. I guess the big news of the day in sports, in my opinion, gonna be Baker Mayfield, man. He's finally got out of Cleveland. Now, I guess their starting quarterback is not going to be Sean Watson because he gets his ass suspended. But Baker Mayfield to Carolina. That's going to be wild, man. You got number one and number 3 pick in what, 2018, 17?
Yeah, 2018 draft.
18 draft. The number 1 and the number 3 quarterback are now competing for a starting job in Carolina. Great picks. I hope those GMs are no longer in the league because y'all kind of suck.
Yeah, they suck.
I mean,
man.
4 years later, the number one and number three pick are vying for the job on the same team, and that's a shitty team at that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Christian Cavalry, but
Well, he's injury prone.
yeah, he ain't made it through a season yet.
I mean, and you got Robbie Anderson.
Who
knows?
screamed the first time they said something about Baker Mayfield coming.
Well, he can't stay on the field either.
Well,
He's always hurt too.
I mean, did they still have that line for Luke?
Keekly.
Keeley, whatever. I don't know.
Keekly.
Hold on.
No,
I hate
believe
butchering
he
people's names.
I believe he retired, man.
So that's a shit. I mean, that's a shit division. Anyway.
I'm not sure
It's
about that.
It's got Atlanta, New Orleans, Carolina, and eventual winners again with Brady back. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
And guess who the Panthers play week 1?
Cleveland.
Browns.
Yeah, I was gonna say they play
Browns.
Cleveland.
Now,
Week
I have
one.
to admit, I'm going to be pulling for fucking Carolina. Like
Oh,
I'll probably betting. Well, Jacoby Brissett's going to be the starting quarterback week 1.
yeah.
And they got all those people to go to Cleveland and start all that shit. And whee! I got Jacoby Brissett,
Yeah.
the back quarterback.
I hate it for Nick Chubb, especially for you fantasy owners. Ooh.
Speaking of which, we don't have a whole lot on football to go on yet. But the good news is we're only 3 weeks out.
Yes. Yep. From
August 7th will be the first be the Hall of Fame game.
I believe so.
So we're less than a month. Well, we're exactly how many days are in this month? 30 or 38?
31.
All right, so we're almost 30 days. We're 31 days out. This day is 6 or 7.
Today is the 6th.
So we're just a little over 30 days. 32 days out from football season starting. At least we'll have something on. It is the dog days of summer. We're not going to talk about tennis and Wimbledon.
And didn't they get Sam Darnold last year from the Jets?
It came from the Jets, but the hell, I didn't know.
It was last year. It was last year. Guess who the Carolina Panthers played first last year?
The Jets.
The Jets.
Did they win?
I don't know. I think so.
Well, it's the Jets.
It's the Jets. It's the GD Jets.
It is the Jets. Jets. We suck.
I swear.
Oh, man, golly, that's got to be a hard team to be a fan.
That's one franchise that's horrible.
I bet. Yeah, that team I keep in the very, very back that I'm a fan of because I got a bunch of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Falcons.
Oh my God.
I'm a Braves fan. I'm a Hawks fan. I can't really be a Hawks fan. They sucked their entire lives too. We did have Dominique and Spud at one point in time, but that was it.
Okay, I give that to you.
I spent my summers in Atlanta. I mean, that's the only reason I'm a Brave. That's the only reason. Well, that and everybody was pulling for the Cardinals, and I don't like to be like everybody else is. But it's going to be an interesting football season. But here shortly, I think we ought to get probably starting next week. Maybe start breaking down who we like, what we like. I don't know if we really want to get into fantasy football, especially since I'm sure all three of us will be talking, drafting our own teams, probably together.
Yeah.
So I don't know how good, and some of the pretty much everybody that we know will be hanging out.
I think it's only right for us to do it.
Right.
Sake of the show, I think it's only right for us
No,
to
that
do
way
it.
they're just going to screw. They're going to screw us right in the ass. Oh well, we know Tony wants this guy. We know Terry wants this guy. Oh, Davis wants this guy quarterback in what round? Hell no, that somebody ain't gonna make it that far.
Well, that's just the risk we take.
Yeah, that's okay. Hey, we just tell you what you want to know, not everything you need to know. It's kind of like when you teach somebody everything. You teach them everything that they know, not everything you know.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, that's about all I got on football. I mean, we got college football coming up shortly. It's about 45. No, I guess it's.
I think college football is going to be real exciting this year.
Well, it's opening day of dove season is going to be your big week. It will start
College
normally
football.
the week before opening dove day.
Right.
But then your real games. I mean, I'm looking right here. Week 1 is going to be. What's this say? First game's August 27th. And that slate is horrible.
Of course, it's that bullshit week.
Yeah.
But that opening Saturday of dove season, We'll be packed.
But yeah, your second week starting Friday, September 9th.
So not too far away from it. And we'll be getting into some of that. And God, well, hell, before we get up completely off football, how about all this damn college realignment going on?
Wow, it's insane.
I know this is the
You
year
got
that the SEC
UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten.
and you go fly all over the country, 1,500 miles.
They really didn't think this out. It was all dollar
It's
signs.
money. It's 100% money. But these
Because
boys,
what are they going to do
when they got to go to Wisconsin and Pennsylvania back to back, or
when they got to go to Wisconsin in what, November?
with a bunch of snow on the ground,
Yeah. Or Penn State?
sub-zero temperatures,
Yes. What are they going to do?
not succeed.
Not succeed at all.
But
Yeah.
if they're going to break this down, and it sounds like they're trying to, from what I heard today, I heard something today about the ACC and what was it, Pac-12, Big 12.
Probably the Big 12.
Okay, the ACC and the Big 12 are talking about forming some non-official where they play each other in a championship format to see who advances out of between those two conferences.
I haven't heard that yet.
Well, you've been working on top of Bill.
Right.
You've been working on top of Roost, dude. Woo.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about that. But going back to this move from UCLA and USC, they really hadn't thought about all the school sports.
No.
Because you got a Wednesday night soccer game. UCLA's got to go to Rutgers
Ooh,
on
how
a
the hell you
Wednesday
gonna do
freaking
that?
night.
That's not.
That's going to be bad. I mean, it's almost getting to the point that they're starting to take the student out of student athlete if it's coming to this.
I don't know that it was ever really a student athlete.
Well, I mean,
But yes.
in your lower sports, yes, hell, most of them people got to keep their grade average up.
Yeah, because they don't have no professional end of it that they can go to, or if they do, it's not something that is highly watched like that.
Right.
So the money in it is,
It's
I
shit.
get it. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying right there.
I
agree.
mean, these people, man, it's going to be hell on some of these smaller sports.
Well, had there been some schools, and this is just questions I really don't know, but had there been some schools that all they do is put their football program in or their basketball program, but not all the smaller sports?
Well, Notre Dame,
Notre Dame's an independent, though, right?
just only in football
Who does Notre Dame play with in the rest of their shit?
with the Big Ten.
Oh. Didn't they join the ACC in football?
Or
last
is
year?
ACC or something. It's one of those two.
Hey, and by the way, if anybody knows answers, we'll be glad to take
But-
them. I know there's not but a handful
But
that
no,
watch it, but
they're still
come on.
independent in football. I do know that.
Yeah, let's see. I'll look that up first while y'all talking.
Yeah, hell, it says it started a minute ago, so I don't know what I got going on over here.
No, the time up there always says that. I don't know. It's always mine says the same thing.
Anyway, something just crossed my mind. Did you see what they got for Baker Mayfield? What they gave up?
Conditional 5th round pick.
2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Now,
I think that's a good deal.
I think it's a good deal for Carolina because Cleveland just paid over $10 million of his contract. Man, Carolina got paid with 5 of it, and they got a number 1 and a number 3 recruited quarterbacks in 2018.
Well, Cleveland's not a good franchise.
Well, neither was the Jets. Carolina has been somebody.
They've been to a Super Bowl since you can remember.
Yeah, it's the ACC.
ACC, yeah, everything except football.
Football is independent.
And actually, with all this big time conference stuff, that might not be the bad play for Notre Dame, but they're going to have to schedule some teams.
Well, they don't schedule anybody now.
I mean, they're going to have to schedule some big teams to play.
I see it coming in three different conferences: the SEC, the Big 10, or the Big 28, or whatever the hell they're going to call it,
Yeah.
the Big 20, and then whoever else is left, and then you're going to have Power 3 conferences, no longer Power 5. And then you're going to have, I mean, it's unfortunate for you or Memphis fans, and I know Memphis is not your. Man, you are your college team.
I'll go from Memphis.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's going to be hard for them to get in the SEC. I mean, they're
Well, no, that's not happening.
right. I mean, they're dead ass in the center of SEC country.
Right.
So them getting recruits is really, really hard.
It's really
so you got
difficult.
to give credit for what they do in their little.
I mean, all we can hope is if they go to the ACC or maybe the Big 12 or hell, you never know. They could end up in the freaking Pac-12 or whatever it is now, running all across the country.
Play Oregon.
Right. Which Oregon, there's no way Oregon and Stanford's going to be able to stay there. They're going to have to move too.
Hey, yeah, winning your conference doesn't mean shit. Of course,
Uh-uh.
if you're still Power 5 school, if you win your conference, you've got bowl eligibility. I mean, they shot at one of the big bowls,
Right.
especially for
But the
winning
play
those conferences.
and how's the playoff system going to shake out?
Ooh, that's gonna be insane.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, college baseball is freaking ruined just by Oklahoma and Texas coming to the SEC.
I do not disagree with that statement at all.
Because if they would have been in the SEC this year, what would have been 7 out of that?
7 out of 18, no, 6 out of 8 teams.
Yeah.
And then
You had-
College World Series.
You had Notre Dame and Stanford, right?
Yes, Stanford beat Notre Dame beat Tennessee. Stanford got in there. Texas, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, your eventual champ. Which have we talked about that? Congratulations.
No, we haven't.
We've been gone that long. Congratulations to all the Rebel fans winning you a World Series title. Arkansas, South Carolina.
No, I wouldn't South
Yeah,
Carolina.
it was because it took us beating South Carolina. Yeah, we beat South Carolina. Was that for the
We.
damn? Sorry. Woo, shit.
We-
Sorry. Flashback.
We're having a
Flashback.
relapse in here.
I had a relapse. I did. It used to be a
Glad
fan.
to send you back to rehab on that one.
Damn.
Falling off the wagon.
Just say happy holidays. I'll be back. Hotty holidays. It's not even happy holidays.
I'll save that for December.
Yeah, well, I won't pull from that.
You'll you'll forget all about it.
It's just like I did right then. But yeah, that would have been a mess for the SEC or for the rest of college baseball.
Right. I mean, if they can get the 4 or 5 in, however it was, they can get 2 more in. Especially at the caliber of Oklahoma and Texas.
Beat Oklahoma. I'll miss beat Oklahoma. In the World Series.
Oklahoma State was also in it.
So I don't remember having a chance, but that was coming down. But again, congratulations. I guess that's our first national championship in baseball, and I don't know that they can really claim one in football, but
They say it's the first legitimate one, period.
they won soccer, right? And they've won some women's soccer, and some
Right,
other shit, but and the major, what we consider major sports, baseball, football, basketball, that
Right.
would be the first one.
Now, congratulations
But
to them.
and congratulations to the state of Mississippi, back-to-back titles for the
Yes.
state of Mississippi. If you want to play baseball, you better come to Mississippi. You can go. win the
I don't
championship.
agree with Bianco winning Coach of the Year.
No, Tennessee's coach should have won Coach of the Year.
Absolutely.
But did you see the final rankings when they came out? They finished just like they did in the World Series.
Yeah.
And the coach of the year ended up being Bianco. Come on, dude, you were ranked number 1 when you came into the year. You got, as you said, and I still love your statement more than anybody, their soul taken after they played Tennessee.
Yep. In that first
And
series.
making it back, which was congratulations. Last in, last out. Good job, Bianco, but you didn't deserve Coach of the Year.
I don't think so either. I mean, if that's the case, I guess it's just whoever wins the damn thing's going to win it every time.
Right. I still think Tennessee's coach should have won Coach of the Year. He dominated. the
Now, I
entire
mean, is it Coach of the Year or Coach of the playoff season?
Coach of the playoff seasons, obviously.
Right.
Because Tennessee just got, hell, they hit a two-game bad streak, got beat by
Notre
a six,
Dame.
one of the worst seeds. I mean, it had to be the worst seed. They were the number 1 seed.
Yes.
The number 1 seed plays the worst seed.
Oh, that first game, they got blistered.
Oh, got rocked. Tennessee came in too cocky.
Oh, absolutely.
But that's what Tennessee does.
Yeah.
That's exactly Tennessee.
The bitches in orange breeches.
Yeah, it's what they've always been. But congratulations to you all, little stinking garbage can dump truck. Anyway, you had a good season, you just couldn't put it together.
Right. Flipping too many people off, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, payback's a bitch, man. Karma is a real thing. Karma is a real thing. All right. So we've been talking about college baseball. Do we want to move into? Let's see. We only probably do a few segments because this hops.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a little bit about NBA? You want to go into baseball? You want to go? Because you know how we're going to do
Let's
it.
go into the NBA with some of these moves we got so far.
Since we've been gone.
Yeah.
Since we've been gone. I know there's a song out there somewhere, but I can't sing. I ain't gonna try. I don't know any words. Let's first of all cover the Grizzlies what's happened out here since we've been gone. You know, free agency hit. Biggest thing, Max, 4-year rookie contract, could be worth in excess of $230 million, guaranteed $193 million. Huge. Lock him in.
Had to.
I mean, well,
Bottom line, if not move the franchise,
yeah, just
you're losing.
Just pick it up and sell it.
Yeah, you're losing the fan base.
Good job, Grizzlies, on that pick. And I think the Grizzlies actually done a good job throughout the whole thing. I mean, they came back, they signed Tyson Jones to a 2-year, $30 million contract, which we all knew he was going to leave because hell, he actually, the way he played behind while John was out, he deserved to start and get somewhere.
Thank God Kyle Anderson's gone.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson is gone. Kyle Anderson got traded to the T-Wolves, 2-year, $18 million. We also lost Anthony Melton and traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for the 23rd pick, which I don't recall who that was, but I'm sure he's playing tonight in summer league. And we may have actually traded a 23rd pick and got somebody else. Another big thing that happened the day before all this came out was Triple J ended up going down for right foot surgery. He had a stress fracture, so he's out 4 to 6 months. So where Grizzlies are really going to be lacking is who the hell's going to be your starting forward? Can't be Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark showed that he cannot be a starter.
Right.
He's not. He's great on.
Well, he's going to step his game up.
He's good on second team. He ain't great on second team, but he's a good second team player.
He's going to have to step his game up.
But they're going to have to go out and get somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
But it does not need to be Durant. I don't even want to hear the word Durant mentioned.
No.
Fuck KD. He's 34 years old. He is not.
No.
The only place he's ever won a championship was when he went and joined Golden State.
Golden State. Yeah. No.
And I'm not saying he didn't contribute. Hell, he was the MVP of the series. But when everybody
But
else,
he also he had a lot of good players around him too, playing right there. Great players.
Big four.
Exactly.
Draymond, Steph, Clay, KD. How the hell are you supposed to beat that?
Yeah.
They did it before him, they did it with him, and they did it after him.
They sure did.
I agree with Barkley. He's going to have to win one to solidify himself.
And win one without joining a power team.
Right.
They're
saying Miami, maybe.
Nah, Phoenix. I think Miami's out. I think
Miami or Phoenix.
Phoenix is the number one front runner right now because they can go join Devin Booker, and Chris Paul. Devin Booker, by the way, just signed the max a max contract, $224 million for Phoenix.
Huge.
That's a huge.
That's a bucket right there.
All right. Well, hell, the one
For,
that got
for him and for the team.
the one that got. Oh yeah, I agree.
For sure.
But the one that got paid more than anybody is the Joker out of Denver, man.
Oh yeah.
That dude hit a super, not a max. They called it a super max contract.
It's the biggest contract ever.
Yes, biggest in the NBA. $264 million for 5 years.
That's what happens when you go back to back
okay.
on MVP.
Well, here's my issue with it. I'm not saying it's not.
It's a lot of money.
It's
We get
stupid
that.
money.
It's stupid money, but yeah, he deserves it.
He deserves to be the highest paid player. It's just stupid that the highest paid player is getting paid $264 million.
Well, I mean that's the way of the world in professional sports.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be.
Everybody's overpaid. In all honesty,
Way overpaid. But the ones that get it, the ones that even get you raised to be a man enough, the ones that you go through school and that teach you how to become a man and how not to fuck up. Speaking of which, would be Miles Bridges, who blew his maximum contract. He's in Charlotte, plays for the Hornets.
Yeah, the Hornets.
And he beat the shit out of his old. I mean, just beat her, sent her to the hospital the day before before it even opened up. He was supposed to sign a max contract. His ass would be out of the league and in prison.
Well, money don't always fix everything now.
Money never fixes stupid. You can't fix
Yeah.
stupid.
You can't give stupid people a lot
Yeah,
of
when
money.
I seen that the other day, I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
You
right.
You let a motherfucker. You let some chick fish you off nothing.
And
Cost
You
the,
got all
$200 million.
you got all that money.
and the bad part
Well,
about it, he can't
know
do
what
no,
they
he can't
got?
do no better than that.
No. What I'm saying is you got all that money, man, and you like you said, you let somebody get you that mad.
And if you got kids listening, come
Man,
cover
you literally
for a
you
second.
literally can go pay for
Chick-
yourself to get
Hey,
a
man,
whole new
bitches-
spot to stay at away from her.
Bitches got all you know what and half the money. Period. And they're talking worse than they've ever spoken to any. They will fight each other. They will say anything to anybody, and then there's no room to cut. I mean, no, I am not condoning the son of a bitch ought to go to prison. He ought to be hung on a square. I don't care. No condone. But how you gonna let somebody? I'm glad I'm divorced because I could see it. I could see it. Would want to. Never mind. We won't go with that.
Well, he needs to take some lessons from Ray Rice because he didn't get her as bad as they said.
They had Ray Rice on camera with the entire beat down incident.
That woman was beat the hell down.
She would beat the hell down. Ray never played again either, did he?
No.
But this dude he didn't sign his max contract before that. If he'd waited 2 days and didn't beat her down, at least he got paid while he's sitting in jail.
You can't.
Anyway,
I don't even know how to phrase it.
there is-
You can't take the stupid out of stupid people,
You
no
can't
matter
take
how
s-
much money or
you can't take
whatever.
stupid out of anything.
they can get to wherever they can, and they're still gonna be stupid.
I just try to control my temper a lot, man. Look, if I know I
Well,
had
you
as
can
much
control-
going for me like that, man, I just try to control my temper, my
Man, I told her
control
to
all of that a lot more.
I told her to get her shit and get the hell out.
Man, well,
Man, my
one
shit
thing
will
is,
leave.
one
Maybe-
thing, yeah, I was about to say, that's what I was about to say. I got all this money, man. Listen, I want her gone. I tell her, look, you better be gone by the time I come back.
$20 million. Bye-bye.
Bye, you better be gone by the time I come back. And I take myself a fucking mini 2-day vacation. You know what I'm saying? And if she
Right.
ain't back by the time I come back, and I record this whole shit, I'm gonna call the motherfucking police.
That's the only time I come again. Anyway,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's
what a dumb move on his
I
part.
can't.
Yeah.
It's hard
It's
to
sad,
believe
man.
people do that.
Yeah, it just blows my mind. Anyway, back to basketball. Some of the free agents moves. We talked about the Joker. We spoke briefly on Cat Carl Anthony Towns. He signed a supermax for 224. I'm not a supermax, maximum contract. It wasn't super. Yeah, it was a supermax.
yeah.
He signed a 4 year. He signed a 4 year.
We hear about Bradley Beal being
Bradley
the
Beal.
only
Bradley
player.
Beal. $250
No trade clause. A true no trade
Playing for the
clause
Wizards.
for the Wizards. But hey,
He don't care
one
to
thing
win.
though,
He wants that money, man.
I will say about him. One thing that I think people fail to realize is how good of a shooter that he is. Also, along with Curry, I feel like and not
playing
like
for the
up there to him,
Wizards.
but I'm saying he's a great shooter,
And does that
3-point
make-
shooter.
And
Yeah, I
does,
know,
and does
is
that
what I'm
make
saying.
him the second best player or second biggest contract behind the Joker at 251 million?
I
This
don't-
one, his contract is 5 years, 251.
I'm not sure on that. How much was Joker's again?
260.
It's the most all time.
264.
Over
But
how many years?
I think the Wizards got Will Barton too.
I do.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey,
it's not,
I
it's
mean,
not a
they're-
bad piece.
no. I mean,
But,
he's
you know,
played well.
We spoke earlier. We're talking about Carl Anthony Towns, man. How about them getting Rudy Gobert from Utah for a shit ton of people.
I don't think anybody knows how to say his last name.
Yeah, Gobert.
Gobert.
Gobbert.
Rudy,
Hey, Rudy.
Rudy.
good old boy Rudy.
But I can't do nothing but make them better.
Well, they've got a true center, and Cat who can play the. I would think he can play the 4 and he can shoot the 3.
What they got is somebody to help them on defense
What they don't
when they
have,
need to
though,
go big, but what they don't have is nobody to run small.
They got no point guard. Period.
Yep.
They got none. They don't
Well,
have
well,
point
you
guard.
know what I think they're going to try to do. I think they're going to try to utilize,
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards,
Yeah.
a point guard. That's
Edwards
not,
is not a
that's
point
not
guard.
going to work. He's going to get exposed. He's one of the guys that you're going to have to pass him the ball and let him make that play. I mean, but he's not going to be no guy that's going to be bringing down the ball
He's
and
not supposed to.
facilitate none of that. No, yeah. I mean, plus he's too athletic and too good of a player to just, to try to put that on him.
If the next guy I'm fixing to talk about had any sense whatsoever, and I'm not He's a hustling son of a bitch. And a couple years ago, he was bad. I mean, just Russell Westbrook was a badass man when he was did the triple doubles and all that other shit. If Russell Westbrook had any sense, he'd go the hell out of LA and let me go dribble the ball down and throw it Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Rudy, let me get the hell out of here because I know the Lakers don't want me. But hell, he exercised his $4.71 million option to stay with the Lakers, and they don't want it. They don't really want it.
No. I'll take that back. I don't really. I mean, I'd take it back about you. I don't think they really don't want him. I think that they just really want to try to see if they can make him start playing like he was.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with that shit.
They don't want him. They don't want him. Hell, LeBron will probably try to get traded during this all season.
Hell, nobody wants him,
play with
man.
Golden State. No,
It's
But-
ridiculous.
No, yeah. I mean, he definitely has not been playing good.
I'll tell you something else caught me off guard. It's Harden, James Harden, which I am not a fan of the beard. Never have been. He's never won anything. He disrupts shit. He's a ball hog. But all of a sudden, he's in the gym this year already, trying to get in shape. He's coming out of shape.
Yeah, he's
For the
been
past
fat, dude.
Five,
Yeah.
6 years, just because he's been fucking off all season.
Yeah.
He's in the gym right now, and he actually declined. He declined the offer of $47.3 million, so he could clear up cap space in Philly, so they could bring some people in. He didn't ask for a trade. Didn't demand for a trade. He knows he's now the man in Philly.
Well, I don't think
So now he's
he's
trying to-
dumb either. I don't think he's a dumb player. I think he.
I don't think he's a dumb player. I just think he's
Maybe he's finally not going to try to be
Yeah,
selfish.
yeah,
and actually
exactly.
try
That's
to
why I
win
said
one.
that. That's why I said that.
He's dumb for not coming in shape every year and trying to put these super teams together and not contributing. He's had Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant on the same team. They couldn't win.
It's been a phase the past, I don't
It
know.
was just with KD and Kyrie Irving and they couldn't win.
I know. I mean, it's just been a
Come on,
phase
listen to the names that you just said
the
right there.
past,
James Harden
I don't know.
or KD and Kyrie.
You know, you just said all three of those players together, and definitely when the time that they played together. Now, not so much Kyrie, but you know James Harden and Kevin Durant. Them suckers are definitely gonna do a little ball hogging.
I mean, like I said, it's kind of been like a phase the past 5 to 7 years where these guys sign big contracts and then they just don't play anymore. Zeke Elliott, for damn sure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get it. You know, that these guys are living their damn dream and they're getting paid. Why don't you go out there and give it your best?
Yeah,
Give it
getting the money and getting there, man.
Because there's guys that didn't make the league that would take a third of your contract and play their ass off.
Yep.
It's crazy. What?
We can do this at the end of this.
Well, we do it when we come back from our.
Because I'm almost wrapped up here with this and what I've got to say about basketball. And y'all can say what
Dude, I got one more
ahead.
thing. Go ahead. I got one thing I need to add to this. I just saw this.
All right. Well, I got three more little topics I want to touch about. Y'all tell me your opinion on them. Two of them really not going to bother you, but Zion Williamson just hit them.
Man,
The
what
max
is
contract.
that?
He's fucking in 3 years.
He's
Where?
He played 81 games.
He's played 29 games in the past 2 seasons.
Yes, and he's played 81 over his entire career. He hasn't
Entire
played
career.
a full season. He ain't stepped foot on the court. And he got a massive contract, $193 million. Guaranteed, got the same contract job did. He hit 224 with incentives. They're paying this man a max contract, and they ain't seen him do shit.
But that just makes me think that they're probably it was probably a team decision or some higher up decision to keep him out from playing last year.
No, he couldn't. He was too hurt.
That's what they tell you.
Hey, he's too big. He was too big coming out of Duke.
That's what.
He was too heavy coming out of Duke.
Hey, and guess what? They'll tell you something like that to give the guys some time to exercise.
Do a lot of shit that you can't do now.
But that's what I'm saying. They were probably this whole time
You're
saying
big old boy.
that he's hurt, saying that he's messed up, and they're working him out.
You're a big old boy.
But we don't
So
know
you're
if
not
they've
saying
been working
that
him
you
out.
were the same shit you were when you were 18.
No, but I'm a lot older than he is.
And he's a lot bigger than Terry.
Yeah.
So he's working him out this whole time and just saying that he's injured.
Shit, he looks like he ate Terry.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it's big ass.
And the only other two things I got, I'm gonna let you take yours. was Jalen Brunson. And really nobody gives a shit. This dude's never been an all-star or anything.
Yeah, he had a broken right foot.
Who's Zion?
Yep,
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. So he wasn't
$231 million. My bad.
Yeah, same thing Jaws on.
It's insane, man.
William Simmons.
I think he's gonna still come out and produce stuff.
Shit,
I
okay.
got faith in him. He's not
Yeah.
a Greg Oden.
Okay.
I hope you're right, or the Pelicans need to shut the damn doors because that's
I hope
insane.
you're wrong because they're in the Grizzlies division.
Well, I'm just glad the Grizzlies didn't get him.
No,
Yeah,
I was
too.
a big fan of Zion Williams.
Jalen Brunson, dude's never even made an all-star team. Played for Dallas.
He's a baller though.
Yeah, he's balling. He ended up going to the Knicks for a 4-year, $104 million.
Might
And
be a
what-
good fit for him.
And what really blows me away, they hit the Zach LaVine, the Chicago Bulls with a max contract, $215 million. Who? Zach LaVine.
And they're still gonna suck.
They paid Zach LaVine.
That's why the
$215 million.
Knicks are a horrible
They paid-
franchise
as a matter
too.
of fact, I think Cleveland played Cabert, Cavert. I don't know how you pronounce it. Cabert.
Convert.
Hell, that sounds as good as any of them.
Hold on, you said the Knicks signed Zach LaVine?
No.
Or
he's
Zach
still with the
LaVine
Bulls.
re-signed to the Bulls?
Resigned with the Bulls for.
I thought you said the Knicks.
Get out of
No,
here.
I
That's
said-
what I thought. It sounded
I
like
said,
how he
Jalen,
said
I
it.
said Jalen Brunson, $104 million to the Knicks. And
Oh.
then I rolled into
Yeah,
Zach
as I
LaVine.
said, it's
okay,
how you
okay.
rolled into it. I thought I was
I
like, say,
said- I
damn,
said
what
Zach
the
LaVine rolled into
fuck?
a max contract
Okay, I
with the
take
Bulls.
my response back. But the Knicks do still
I don't
suck
know.
as a-
I don't-
as a franchise.
Let's say, I don't know.
All
Man.
right, so what you got on the basketball? We're gonna take a
Man, I'm just looking at this. All right. We have a new 2K23 WNBA edition video game.
Please still be Brittany Grinders on the cover.
No, it's actually Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi.
Had both of them retire.
Yeah. Video game will be released on September 9th. So who is going to buy this?
LGBTQIA, SBC, FGHI plus communities.
They're going to have to because boys and guys are going to play the regular NBA game.
And speaking of which, we're going to close this down short because I
Yeah,
got to go.
we need a break.
Yeah, I need a break. Brittany Griner, absolute bullshit. She's baby.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if you got busted over here in the United States for doing illegal shit and you were from a different country, would we treat you differently? We don't just roll you through the system like we do most people.
yeah, it depends.
You got caught with shit that's not legal here.
It depends on if you flew in here or you coming across the southern border.
Well,
That's two different things.
actually, it doesn't seem to bother anybody if you come across the southern border. It might get let go just as quick as anybody. But we're talking about Russia. Why
Right.
would you be, if Brittany is as big a bitch as I think you are because you hate the United States and you've been in all this other just shit talking. I don't want you to be there. I hope you get out soon. But how stupid can you be to go break laws, man? If you'd have gone into, if I'm not mistaken, Saudi Arabia with the Live golf tournament, and you had some of that shit, they may have cut your hands off because they still do that shit out in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
People don't pay attention. They think the United States is the worst place on the planet because of how we treat everybody.
It don't matter.
The problem with it is they don't pay attention to how all these other countries will fucking kill you. Hell, my daughter.
Well,
Well, about the-
they don't. They
Yeah,
ain't. They ain't. She probably get more in trouble for being a butch than anything.
Man, she went to the fucking Taliban. They kill her.
Right.
You're not allowed to be gay. You can't be gay and carrying weed through a country. You're not supposed to be gay and carrying weed through. Anyway, Brittany, I hope you get back. It's not
Oh,
meant
but
as a derogatory.
Good thing is,
Yeah, it
Biden told her partner or whatever that he's
Her wife.
working on it.
They're working on gas prices.
Good
and
luck.
inflation. They're
Good
working
luck.
on gas prices and inflation too. Yay.
Good luck, Brittany Griner. If
Yeah.
it's anything like Afghanistan, your ass is staying.
Woo. you better just hope they turn over the what was the dude's name? The dude that tried to kill everybody from the West. And that's all they want back. They want the dude we've had from Russia that supplied all the arms and been trying to kill people, kill Americans for years. They want him to be released. We'll trade you Brittany Griner for this dude. You bring back the killer from
Jesus.
Moscow. Give me the Moscow killer back, and we'll give you Brittany for smoking a little weed. I want Brittany. But again, maybe you'll be a little bit more patriotic when you get your ass back home.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening to the first half. We will be back. Maybe I'm sure it won't be for a half because it's still hot as fuck out. But it's beer break time and a little bit of break. We're gonna be 5-10 minutes, but we will be back. We appreciate everybody listening. Please like, share, comment. We'd love to have some comments. Subscribe's big.
All you big Facebook followers we got now, 200 what? 40 something?
242 Facebook followers.
242 of y'all need to subscribe to our our YouTube page, please.
Which is youtube.com, of course. And then put in parentheses, we don't bluff. Parentheses, there's little colons up top. Am I saying that?
No, they're parentheses.
Is that what I said?
They're not colons up top. They're parentheses.
Did I say colon?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't drink for 4 days. Anyway, or 3 days, whatever it is. Anyway.
But yeah, we'll
in
be right back.
parentheses, y'all come on back. We don't bluff, parentheses, podcast. Thank y'all. See you shortly. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for joining us back. Come on, stay with us. I guess we're going to have to go ahead and start off since we did miss the Wheel of Doom first segment. Guess we need to go ahead and spin it. I did break it out to just spin it. It was a Biden bash. We just had 4th of July. And quit shooting everybody, you dumbasses. Try to get along.
Man, dude.
That's about all I got to say about the 4th of July, man.
There's a lot of 4th of July madness going on, too.
Kill beer.
Kill a beer.
That ain't what it said.
Man.
Say what it said. All right, never mind. It actually said Brian Rand. And I just kind of led into it without even meaning to. You ignorant motherfuckers in Chicago, Kenosha, Wisconsin, Denver, Colorado, you mass shooting little cocksuckers.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, everybody. I mean, just everywhere. There was like 8, 9 mass shootings, but the ones that were was Highland Park in Chicago.
Right.
One of the upscale supposedly places in Chicago. I don't know how anything in Chicago is like upscale. You got Beetlejuice running that motherfucker. She sucks. You can't get any control over anything. The cops don't want to work.
Boy, ain't she a pretty thing?
She looks like fucking Beetlejuice. And if y'all ain't seen Beetlejuice, for those younger y'all out there, go look it up, man. It's a good movie. It's funny in hell. Michael Keaton, who hit home run. Woo, Braves. Just talked about this man, pitching bill.
Arizona, 17th of the season.
We didn't have him last year for him being stupid. But anyway, man, why y'all got to break guns out? Be men, fight again. You know, we used to handle our shit back in the day, and y'all can obviously tell I'm a little older. We used to actually go to school. We had rifles, shotguns in our back windows because when we got a lot of them, not me, but a lot of people went hunting after they got out of school. That way they had all their shit with them. We had to be home when the street lights came on. If we had an issue with somebody, we fought. Not 60 people fighting each other. It was one-on-one. Now all of a sudden y'all decide y'all want to just start shooting the ARs and all. It's not an assault rifle, motherfuckers. Don't get it wrong. AR does not stand for assault rifle. But all of a sudden y'all want to take high clip magazines out and all these bullets and start shooting people so your name goes down. But it's not going to be for history. It's just going to be for you being a dumbass, and they're going to forget about you. I can't even tell you the dipshit's name that did the shit.
And they're shooting people that they
don't even know.
They don't even know them.
Now, you know, and I get it.
There wasn't even a confrontation. There's another home run.
Back to back. Back to back. Let's go Braves. We might sweep Cardinals. Let's go. Let's do this shit. Only 2.5 games behind the Mets last time I checked.
Rosario.
Let's go. Let's do that shit. But man, y'all just calm down out there. It's really not that serious. I mean, you want to spend the rest of your life in prison because you were stupid? And most of you people that are doing this shit are young. Y'all young people, man. Y'all young people get mad because you can't fight or you get your ass whooped. You got to go get a gun. Man, take your ass whooped and move the fuck on, man. Look at me. I've been the size. I'm old and fat. I've been young and fat. Got my ass whooped. I whooped somebody's ass. I didn't never shoot nobody. Yeah.
Nope. And especially shooting people you've never even seen or talked to or got into anything with, you know. You're just mad and just shooting people. It's stupid. Stop.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that 5-minute rant.
Yeah,
Didn't really want
let's
to get
go.
into that. I'd rather have to kill the beer.
We'll spin it again.
That says drink the beer, kill your beer.
Tony, you should have just said, "Well, put it on it," and then tell us what it said.
Yeah, right.
I did.
By the way, my tall boy was like halfway already gone.
Man, that was great.
Give me that, please. I actually should have waited a few seconds for us at that, but anyway, I didn't. Anyway, let's get back into sports, and we're gonna have a little new segment. We want to know what everybody thinks about it. Please chime in whether you're listening now, later, whenever you do it. Just leave us some comments on Facebook, YouTube. Can you leave comments on YouTube, Terry?
Yeah.
Even after the show's over.
Yeah, oh,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah,
just
yeah,
leave
yeah.
us comments wherever you like. We'd like to know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to talk about, what you'd like to discuss. You know, we're looking for topics that are going to keep the audience engaged. So we're going to break out some new segments, or new type of segment. We're going to let Terry talk about boxing and a little bit about the UFC. He's a big fan. He's a degenerate gambler, but he does know his shit when it comes to it. I've watched a few things with him. You know, pay-per-views are pretty damn expensive, but hell, he even knows the undercard fights. So tell me hell, I sat down there with you this weekend, watched some undercard fights, and you seem to know everybody that walked out of that thing. What was your biggest takeaway from the weekend on the whichever one you want to go with, boxing or
Well,
UFC?
I'll start with UFC first, because I didn't really get a chance to catch anything in boxing. I caught a little bit of the UFC, of course, because I was down there, like I said with you. I'll start with the undercard. I'd like to say this actually first. I caught myself. I made three. I told you about three major bets that I knew for sure, and then some of the undercard ones, like it was just guys that I've seen fight before, so I kind of knew that they were going to win. And I'd say I'm 1-1, because one of my undercards that I had, the fight ended up getting called in like the second round, something like that. No draw. I mean, it was a draw, so there was no winner chosen, no contest on that one. I mean, and that was the Sean O'Malley. And I figured he would win that one. But I think somebody, I can't remember what actually ended up happening there. The other one that I lost on was I had Max Holloway taken away. And I think they were the featherweight class. They were the co-main event that was happening that night. Max Holloway ended up getting busted up pretty bad there. I think it was on the nose. And he ended up just ultimately taking the L. I think it went the distance. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was a knockout.
So that was for the title that I'm looking at right here.
Yes,
the featherweight title.
Yeah,
fight.
Featherweight title fight. It was it wasn't the main event though.
Who was the main event? Because
the main event was Israel Adesanya versus I cannot pronounce his name.
Did you just pronounce Israel Adesanya or whatever?
Yeah, that's because I like him. He's one of my picks.
Now, and here's a question for you, because if I'm not mistaken, and like I said, I don't keep up with a lot of this, but I do keep up with a lot of what's going on. This cat actually came out and said afterwards he wants to know who the fuck's on the records of just saying Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. He wants to know who the hell's on it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he came out and said, hey, after he beat them down, he said, yeah, I won. This is correct, blah, 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 blah. But what we all want to know is, who the hell were these people? We're the clients. I was pretty impressed by that.
Very strong.
Yeah. The guy that he fought against,
Jared Cannonier.
I mean, like, he's got 15 total fights on his record. Which is I mean, it's a good amount, but it's not like it's just a whole bunch. But I've not seen him fight. 15-6. I've not seen him fight too many times. I didn't know too much about him. But if I'm not mistaken, I want to say he was actually the favorite to win this a little bit coming in. And it might not have been the day of the fight that I seen. I think it was like a day or two before the fight that I seen it. So it could have changed by the time the fight got around. But at one of the days I was doing some one of the days that I was doing some research, looking up some stuff on the fight. It was showing me that that he was actually the favorite for that fight.
Is that
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know what that's
we'll
doing.
be back in a second. Got a second.
No, you don't gotta do that because I'm scared it's gonna mess it up. It might just be a glitch or something. It's doing the same thing like over here. It's saying that's what the camera's catching, but it still has me going on live record, and none of this is moving slow or anything. So I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna let it play out because they could actually be getting a
Really?
live show still.
We'll let that play out.
Yeah, because I mean we could
I
end this.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we don't have to because we could end this and it could actually be playing right the whole time. So as long as it's still
That should
saying
be
live,
intriguing.
as long as it's still saying live, I don't feel like there's no love lost.
So anyway, back to boxing.
But yeah, back to the boxing part. Like I was saying, I mean not boxing, UFC. Now, the main card event, Israel Adesanya. Like I said, I didn't really know too much about the other guy he was fighting against. I just knew he was the favorite by a little bit to come in and win. But I knew my boy Israel will go ahead and knock it out the park. He is a good, really good fighter, really good striker, has really good defense, and the man has a lot of heart. So he's 20, makes him 23-1 now. He's
Damn.
yeah, I want to say he's been undefeated. He's been undefeated for a while now. I want to say he's like 12-0 or 13-0 is what it may just made him. Maybe. This is his fifth. I think this was either his fifth or sixth title defense. I think it was his fifth title defense.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll hear somebody if this is whatever.
But yeah, it was his fifth title defense. Wasn't won by a knockout or anything. It was one from the distance. Hey, you know what, too? I don't know why it's showing all that because the camera was definitely off.
Better.
No, it's actually kind of weird though because the camera was definitely off.
Yeah, what fucking weird. Anyway,
and we all seen that. But anyways,
the other person watching it.
But yeah, that's it about the UFC. Now on the boxing, I don't have anything really I really wanted to talk about too much in boxing. Other than the fact
if
that
anybody's actually seeing this, let us know so we can go back and edit this.
Nah, you ain't got to be able to edit. It's live. Take it down.
Well, I mean, I thought you'd go back anyway. Hell, it don't matter. It really doesn't fucking matter. Anybody knows me, and most people do, and whatever. It is what it is.
But anyways,
Cigarettes are expensive.
oh, about boxing. So the boxing match that I've been really kind of waiting to see for this month is not really a actual match that doesn't matter or anything. It's just something for shits and gigs. But you know, I think I was talking to Tony about this 2 weeks ago. But we got Le'Veon Bell versus Adrian Peterson.
wow!
And it happens July the 30th. All right, and actually, Tony, I actually lied the last time.
AP go whoop his ass like he did his son.
Takes this son bitch around with a switch.
He go whoop his ass.
Oh, with a switch.
No, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely for sure think that
Man, I can have my grandmother listen nowadays.
AP is gonna whoop him, but I also think that it's gonna be a pretty good matchup though. They don't have too much of a size difference. I think Bill has him on about an inch as far as height wise, and he has him on about 5 more pounds. But I think Adrian Peterson is gonna have some strength in that.
I gotta go turn the fan down. Hell, I forgot how much noise that thing put back. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm listening. I think he's gonna work his ass if they don't make it one of those charity matches where they just kind of dance around each other. Doesn't matter. It is what it is.
All right. But yeah, I can't wait to see this fight. I think it's gonna be kind of entertaining. I think it's gonna be kind of entertaining. Not kind of, but very entertaining.
Are we going to pay for it?
I don't think you're gonna have to pay for it. I think it's gonna be one. Wait, hold on. You might, man. I think it's actually gonna be one they're gonna broadcast. Let me look at it, make sure it's not like no pay-per-view. Well, actually, yeah, you're gonna have to pay for it because I forgot it's at the new crypto stadium.
Vegas.
So no, the crypto stadium's in LA, dude.
Oh, what am I supposed to know about the West Coast? I told you I ain't going to California for a fucking vacation.
Yeah, it's at the crypto stadium, right downtown Los Angeles. I mean, just look at this picture. Don't this look like two guys are just ready to just box it out with each other? Dang, I clicked on the whole thing. Look at AB. Look at AP. That man just
AP is huge.
huge.
Huge. He killed everybody. Oklahoma was that
Dang,
the college?
Yes.
I mean, he was killing people back then. Man.
No, yeah, I mean, those guys look like they're gonna go at it, but I think Le'Veon Bell's too much of a free boy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Adrian Peterson's gonna go out there. He's gonna want to shut some people
For
up.
everybody that's watching this game or not watching the game and listening to us, which probably not a whole lot, it is now 2-0. But there's 0 outs in the top of the 6. Looks like Max Fried's still on the mound. Got a man on first and second with 0 outs. This could change the game real quick. And I'm not positive that Fried is pitching, but I'll know here in just a second. And it that doesn't look like Fried.
And by the way, I'm just gonna say this, putting this out there about boxing and UFC. I will say when I start doing this, like talking about this stuff, I may not always talk about boxing or UFC every single like fight that's going on or something, because usually if there's nobody in there that I don't know anything about, I'm not gonna say nothing. The only reason why I say that is because I know that there's a fight coming up here July the 7th or the 9th, either tomorrow. I think it's actually Saturday. So, but it's a boxing match that's going down. But these two guys, I don't know anything about them. It's supposed to be going head to head. So I ain't gonna give my input on that.
Well, hell, I guess thanks for the update. Like I said, y'all come back and let us know what you think about boxing UFC. We'll get into it. We'll get into whatever y'all want to listen to.
Yeah, we're keep an eye on it.
We're here for y'all. Well, actually, that's kind of a lie. We're here for us, but we want y'all to join in. And whatever we have to do, y'all please join in. Tell us what we need to do, and we'll talk about your subjects. I guess the next thing we'll move on to is baseball.
Baseball, yep.
I mean, it is dog days of summer. That's
Double
about
play
all we
right
got
there.
on. And they just moved the man to third. Or
Nope,
just first and
double
third?
play.
I got
Ground
the man.
ball to Austin Riley, tags the bag, throws him out at first.
Cool. So time run still coming to play. Got a man on second.
Good
Yep,
play.
nice. Austin Riley, our local boy. Got him Soda Central. Oh,
Oh man, I'm slacking. I still got our Grizzlies backdrop up there. We're talking about basketball.
Well, top 5 power rankings this week for the MLB. You got Toronto Blue Jays. This as of yesterday, or no, just a few hours ago, I believe.
The Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays, they've been playing some good ball, man.
They have been, but every time I
No,
bet
it's-
on them, they lose.
As of yesterday, today's the 6th, right?
Correct.
I don't know what they did last night. I was a little busy today. They, as of yesterday, there's 44-38 on the season. They've greatly underperformed relative to their preseason expectations. Many had them pegged as World Series favorites heading into this campaign. The loaded offense has mostly held up its end of the bargain, but Toronto will need to improve its bullpen in order to make a run at second half. But man, these guys are playing Tampa, which they're 6th.
I mean, Yankees, Red Sox, team, but then Orioles. They're in that division.
And the Red Sox.
Yeah, Yankees, Red Sox, Tampa, and Orioles.
Man,
That's a strong ass
the
division.
NL East is rocking right now.
Yeah.
Well, AL East, my bad. So the Rays are 6th in these power rankings.
Well, okay. Didn't they? I guess hell, the Red Sox got to be somewhere above them,
Absolutely.
and then the Yankees got to be above them. So the AL East is dominating the whole fucking thing.
Yes. They're really, really good.
The AL East has 4 out of the top 5 teams in the power rankings.
Top six, 1, 2,
Top
3,
six,
4 to the top 6 power
It's
rankings.
crazy.
this
It,
week.
it can't be the Mets because Braves closed 2.5 games.
But you got Minnesota Twins at 47-37. Bounced back against after a dismal 2021 campaign and led the AL Central.
You got in there the Astros.
Yes.
So the entire top 6 is made up of the AL. Not a single NL team is in the top.
Yep.
That's wow. I guess they all got better record. Well,
Actually, 11, 12.
another boy from the Braves.
Actually, the top 15's all in the AL. You got Oakland, 15.
No, you're looking at the wrong thing. You're in the AL only. Ain't no way in hell Oakland is in there. Ain't no way in hell.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're looking at AL only.
My bad.
Because the Braves should be moving on, and I'm not disagreeing with some of the
Yeah,
picks
my
they're
bad.
doing.
My bad. I was on the wrong one. Let me get back to sports now.
Whee! Hey, clip that. Brian got one right. It don't happen very often here, folks.
Where's this from? Oh, okay, the 5th. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, this changes everything. Yeah, this changes everything. I was wondering.
Well, I think the Yankees still being first.
Well, you
The
got the
Astros-
Braves at 5.
Okay,
That
the
makes
Braves-
more sense.
Yeah, that's where I was.
It's been a long day.
I know it has for you, man. Hell, you're up on 153 roofs. I could see the Yankees being number 1 without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Astros being number 2 without a doubt.
You got the Braves 5, Mets 4, Dodgers 3, Astros 2,
Yankees
and
1.
Yankees 1. That makes more sense. I hit the wrong damn button.
Whee! You got the first 2 right.
I was fixing to say, what the hell?
Oakland's 15. What?
Yeah, right.
Hold on, man. They're like 28 and 40 something.
When I read that, I was like, man, there's no way that's right.
Yeah, it happens. Shit. I promise you, man. It's not like we have full time. It's exactly like we have full time jobs. Ain't got enough time to do correct research, and we don't pay anybody else to do it. So y'all do realize we do this shit on our own. And again, thank y'all, everybody, for y'all listening. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Sorry about that.
And it's been fun watching the Braves. And you know what? You made fun of me at the beginning of the year. I want to take you back. We can probably go back to the first or second show. Let me see before I open my mouth. I talked about the NL East, which is the Mets, the Braves, the Phillies, and the Marlins, all being in a tight race. Marlins at worst are 10 games out. They got the best pitcher in Major League Baseball.
Well, I just honestly, I didn't think Buck Showalter to the Mets was going to mean what it is today.
And they still ain't got everybody back.
I know
Yeah, that's going to be the scary part.
and yeah, I'll eat that. I mean, I laughed when they signed him. I didn't think he could change that tragedy of a franchise, but he's doing it. He must have the right people around him. I mean, I always like Buck Showalter. He's been a great manager for many
Yes, he
years.
is.
But I honestly didn't think he could get it done there.
Nah.
But the season's still
It's still young. We ain't
it's
got the
still
All-Star
young.
break. Hell, we got 18 days of
it's
All-Star
still
break.
young.
I mean, I'm looking at the ERA run averages, and it's got your guy from the Dodgers, Tony.
Gonsolin.
How many games has he pitched?
He is 10-1.
So he deserves to be up number 1. 1.54 ERA. Shane McClanahan from Tampa Bay is 1.74, and then the best one is the 1.82. He's from Miami.
When this week started, there was only 2 10-game winners, starting pitchers, and we had a chance. Yeah. Gilbert did it, I believe,
Yep.
last night.
Gilbert's a 10, Verlander's a 10, and
Yeah.
Johnson.
Verlander was the first 2-10 wins, and then it was Gonson. So
Then you've got at least 2 more at 9. A very slow computer. Shit, you got a bunch of people with 10 all the way. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
no,
6,
10
7,
wins as a pitcher.
Yeah, but you got a bunch of people with 9 wins. Flanahan, Wright from Atlanta. Shit, another one. Anderson's got 9 from Dodgers. You got another one, Talion from Yankees.
Freed's working on 9 right now.
It's gonna be hard to do that. What happened on the summer league? Just doing a rip real quick. Grizzlies got beat by the Thunder 87-71. And I think I missed it. There's Holmgren. 11 points, 12 rebounds. Apparently he showed off last night. Not that we're gonna keep up with summer league. But anyway, back to baseball. It's been the season's starting to get interesting, especially now that we're getting to the halfway point. When we started this shit out, like we said, it wasn't that interesting the first 3 weeks. You know, once we get to the All-Star break, shit starts getting serious.
Yeah, especially stats. Like your home run stats, you got Aaron Judge 29 as of
Yeah.
over 25, Jordan Alvarez 25.
It's been the quietest 23 I've ever seen in my life.
Right, I
Because he
agree.
ain't hitting shit.
I
They're
know.
making fun of him right now.
Right, I mean he is. Where's he at? Yeah, with 90 strikeouts.
Damn.
90 strikeouts, and he's batting 273.
Number 1 is going to be
260 at bats.
Burns from Milwaukee on the strikeouts. Strikeout leader with 134. Flanahan from Tampa Bay is 133. White Sox, Dylan Casey, I guess 129. Garrett Cole from New York, 117. Tyler Ray from Seattle. Again, it's getting stats are getting fun. It's not helping me on my betting at all.
No, it's probably more confusing now than it was in the first month.
Yeah, but the nice thing about it is most of these sites you can go on to now, at least are showing you who the starting pitchers are supposed to be,
Yes.
what their ERA is.
Right.
Now, if that's the way you play it, which is the way I play it, I got beat on the Yankees the other night, minus 200 on the Pirates. And a bit on the Red Sox, who got beat by possibly Cincinnati. Oh, could have been Cincinnati.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Damn, Paul Goldschmidt, man. He is second in hits with 102.
and who would have ever thought Devers from Boston would be number 1?
He is second in RBIs with 65. And he is second in the league with batting average at 340.
He was on a tear all through.
But he
And
got
down.
home run.
Yeah, well, he's playing tonight. We'll see what's going to
Man,
happen.
you talking about some Triple Crown stuff.
Ooh.
If he could get up on the home runs. Let's see where he's at. He has 19. He has 10 back.
Aaron Judge is going to be hard to catch.
Yes, I swear he
He's
hits
seen-
one
he's seen
every
the
other
ball.
day,
He's-
it
he's
seems like.
He sees the ball really, 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 really.
Yeah, he's seeing beach balls right now.
Hey, you got your saves leader, Kelly Jansen. Didn't we get him from Young? Wasn't that him?
Yes.
He is number 3 with 20.
Imagine that.
Hell, you got Freddie. We need somebody back. And you know what? All the people. I don't think we've had a show since. I know we have since Freddie went back to Atlanta and played in Atlanta and got his World Series ring. such an emotional, I guess,
Yeah,
news conference.
did you hear that?
Actually,
What
watched it.
happened?
Hear what happened afterwards, or you?
No, what he was told. That he was told there was a final offer made from the Braves, and Brian Cashman didn't let him know.
Brian Cashman out of the Dodgers or the Yankees?
Brian Cashman is his agent, Freddie's agent.
Well, somebody should be fired and sued.
He is.
I thought I heard he was fired, but that was because he was.
No,
I thought it was
there
different
was
reason.
one last deal. Didn't tell him about it. He tried to stretch the money out of LA. That come out right after that night. I guess Snicker, whatever his name,
Snicker.
yeah, told him, "Hey man, look, we tried to keep you. There's one more deal." And it was declined. That apparently Freddie Freeman didn't know about.
Ooh,
Yeah, right.
Damn, Braves gun.
That's why when the Dodgers were winning that game, everybody was up on the rail and he was sitting on the bench. There was a picture of it. He was pissed.
I bet he was.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave.
No, and we didn't want him to leave.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying Matt Olson has not done a good job. He's younger. He's leading the league in doubles like it's on.
Yeah.
And Freddie's still a great first baseman, great hitter, great player. He's great for the city of Atlanta. But if somebody tells you that this is the amount of money we can get, but they're going to tell you the higher offer, you need that's something that needs to be. Hey, Brian Cashman, are we talking about the same dude that used to be the GM of the New York Yankees?
No. He's just he's a damn agent. He was like Derek Jeter's agent, A-Rod's agent.
He's not going to be an agent ever again.
No, that probably burned him up there. I mean, I'm sure he'll get smaller guys, but he
shouldn't get anybody.
He's not going to get the big guys no more.
He should be kicked out.
If this whole story's true, like they portrayed it on TV, which I mean, you can't believe what you see on TV, but if it is true,
barely believe what I see with my own damn eyes.
He's done, man. Ain't nobody. I mean, he's got plenty of damn money. He can retire. He was trying to get bang for his buck. So I guess he's getting what 10%. I guess.
Yeah, but still, if Atlanta's offering you more money,
yeah, you
or
get
the
more
same
money.
amount of money, why would you guide them unless you get paid?
They didn't say if it was more or less. All they said was
Better give him final offer.
it was enough for him to stay. What Freddie says, or whatever they told him, whatever number he was looking at, it was enough for him to stay.
All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because I'm not sure that I buy into all this shit. Because I remember when it all went down, Atlanta had Matt Olson before Freddie Freeman signed anything. They had him for like a week, 4 or 5, at least a week before he signed. They signed Matt Olson a week before.
You sure about that?
I'd bet money on it. I'd probably want some odds, but yes, they signed Matt Olson a week before they traded Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman was so brave. What? There ain't nothing Braves. Oh. He found that offensive player. Our catcher. Yeah, I'd like to. I might have to go back and do some research on that because I heard.
Yeah, because it came out after the ring and all the emotions. I mean, I saw.
I thought it was something about the emotions that he had that the
No,
agent
I
said
saw it
something
on.
about.
No, I saw it on TV, and he was pissed off because I assumed the manager said, "Hey, we made one more offer."
That was my week of COVID. I don't remember a whole lot of anything from that week. I just remember sleeping 3 hours at a time and not being able to watch anything. Yeah, I do remember. I do remember the emotional. I mean, I remember how emotional he got, and was wondering why he got that emotional. Just because home to Atlanta, but obviously that is incorrect. That's huge. But
So
to me,
he
to me,
signed- He was signed what year this year? 3 million.
that friend will sign later. I don't know how much later. I'm gonna say at least a week. Hell, maybe 2.
I don't know, man. But
Olsen, I promise you, will sign well before Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers. Because everybody was talking about how, hell, you should know. You're the Dodgers guy.
It was actually 3 days,
3 days.
3-day difference.
Okay.
so apparently
That's half right.
the offer was done before the Olsen signing.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Had to be. Because he's probably
Because
still
there's
waiting.
no way they were signing them both.
No, you couldn't.
Right. It's no way possible.
No, yeah, they definitely had to go ahead and get Freeman out of the way to bring in Olsen. I agree.
I thought it was kind of a panic move, them thinking that LA was going to get Freeman. So they went ahead and panicked and got him, but I didn't know they offered him something like that. Yeah, that's hell, the Cardinals. Cardinals are only 3 games back, but hell, Atlanta's put them 2 games back. They were only 1 game back behind the Brewers in Central going into this series. Hopefully, we continue to do that. Your Dodgers are whooping ass, and you're in I think the West is a tough ass division.
Yeah, they are.
Giants.
The Padres are good, man. Giants
Giants
and
good.
Diamondbacks are pretty good. Rockies are kind of wishy-washy.
But hell, you got a 5.5 game lead there.
That don't mean a damn thing.
The Central is from first place to second place is a 3-game lead with Brewers and Cardinals. East is going to be NL East, of course. It's going to be the Mets and the Braves, which Braves are 2.5 games back. Philly 7 games back. Marlins 10 games back. I just want to pick that because I said it was going to be somebody league was going to get screwed. Astros been on fire. They got 13.5 game lead on Seattle.
Well, that's a horrible division now.
Yeah, it's got Seattle, Texas, Angels, and Oakland. But you know what's impressive is the Red Sox, the Tampa Bay Rays, Toronto Blue Jays, the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles are 38-44, 463 percentage. Not horrible. They are 20.5 games back. The Yankees are 13 games above the Red Sox.
Yeah.
That is insane. And in this AL Central, the Twins are 5 games up on Cleveland.
You know,
Cleveland is,
everybody
right?
else except the Orioles could be a division leader right now, or at least in the top 2.
I agree. I agree with that statement. I don't think Toronto's that good. I mean, they're 44-38, but fucking Yankees are 58-23. Strong. Strong.
And then put that old ship money on them.
Hey, you know, it's still hard for me to remember that the Astros playing in the American League.
Yep. It
Always
kills
is.
me all the time.
Always is. I'm like, hey.
It's like the Seahawks playing in the NFC. I have a tough time remembering.
Yeah, because they play with the Symphony. Yeah, I was about to say you're right. They do play in the AFC. You're right.
They were in the NFC West.
All right. Anything else about baseball? Terry, anything about baseball?
No, I do not. Not that far along
Anything
yet.
else? Or should we go on NASCAR?
We can do whatever y'all want to do.
That's bullshit.
This is going down. So feels like. Guess we'll move on to NASCAR.
Yeah.
First things I guess we ought to give out congratulations to our winner from the first 18 races. Yeah, in our little league. First, second, and third.
Yeah. John Gowdy wins
Gowdy.
our NASCAR first half league by a pretty good amount.
My big old Chuck, I had the same guy, so I couldn't catch up.
Right.
And then Carson. Jeremy Carson, never played before.
Right. He
Come
did
in
good.
second. Did a lot better than he deserved.
And Chandler ain't watched racing in no telling how long.
Coming in third.
Which this week our new one will start at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The new revised Atlanta Motor
I've been
Speedway.
saying something about that. What the hell is the new revised?
Because it's a restrictor plate race now.
So it's gonna be the bank's gonna be that big, and we're gonna be able to.
It was
wide
this time. It already has been this season.
open. I thought they changed it.
No, it's the same thing. They already raced it this season. It was restrictor plate. They were flying all over the place.
I thought I saw they changed track.
They did. They changed the track during the off season.
Oh, so they didn't change it from game one or from first race to last.
No.
Is that they already have they raced in Atlanta yet?
Yes. Yes, Kurt Busch won. No, that was last year. I can't
There's
remember.
his first race in Atlanta.
No, this is the second race in Atlanta for the season. They used to race all this shit twice, but now they ain't doing it so much no more.
Yeah, they put too many road courses in there.
Right.
Way
Way too many.
before we even get started, while you're looking up where you want to look up, I am interested to see. There's gonna be a
William
future,
Byron won the first race here this season.
there's gonna be a future to be determined this week. Bubba Wallace's future will be determined 23XI this week.
Why you say that?
Change pit crews and Christopher Bell.
Yeah, and I don't understand that.
If you're gonna change pit crews, change with the dude that you're driving for.
Yeah, how does that even? I've been watching this shit a long ass time, and this is the first time I can remember that teams. Well, I guess it is Joe Gibbs. It's coming from Joe Gibbs' team
Yeah.
to that. I guess it's the same damn thing,
Same motor,
right? I mean, it's the same
it's the
everything.
same setup.
That's crazy.
I've seen them
when
do
you
it with
wanna-
teams.
You know, Chris Bell's guys like, man, shit.
Well, now Christian Bell's guys could be like, that's the best thing we can do. We come out here and show out. This somebody does like shit. You can't play.
Well,
big
apparently they ain't been showing out, or they would still be where they're at. Apparently, Bubba's crew must be doing a lot better.
Bubba, man, Bubba's crew. Bubba got on there and you was on vacation. Bubba got on there and told Booty Johnson or whatever his
Oh,
name
Booty
was.
Barker.
Booty Barker. Don't motherfucking talk to me during the rest of this race.
Well,
And
he needs to
didn't
shut the
even
hell
screw it
up,
Man, shop and drive.
because that man in that wheelchair will probably whoop his ass with a wrench.
There's some big wrenches.
Booty Barker's been around the game a long damn time.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it's driver or crew.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he runs into the wall this week, he's gonna be driving. If the crew
But
puts him the lap down.
this is one of them restrictor plate things where Bubba runs well on.
Hey, and I was only like plus 1,400. I mean, hell, plus 1,000 for Chase Elliott. Blaney's plus 1,000 or plus 100, whatever. Denny Hamlin plus 11. William Byron plus 11. Kyle Busch plus 12. Same thing with Kyle Larson. Chastain, same thing. The next one's Bubba Wallace.
Who's the favorite?
Chase. Again.
Again.
But congratulations for Ross Chastain last week.
What he do?
I'm sorry, Tyler Reddick. My bad.
He did have like
I was
a,
just thinking about trackhouse racing because they finished 4 and 5.
he had a top 10 run. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think they finished 4 and 5.
Yeah, he finished fourth and Suarez
Suarez
finished
finished
fifth.
fifth, yeah.
Them two road course monsters, man.
Man, shit. I just like trackhouse racing.
Man, they're good everywhere. Really.
And man, they're in. They're in.
They're doing a good job.
I think they're both in, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Reddick wins at Road America. His first Cup Series win in his 92nd start. So almost 3 seasons it's
Right.
taken him to finally win.
How many times has he come in second? 5 or 6?
Like 5 times in his career so far.
Congratulations. He's a little bitty old dude. Hell, he looked like that little bitch just walked out over there. Might be the same fucking size. I don't know.
Damn.
I won't fight nobody either.
That's funny. He takes the lead from Chase Elliott with 17 laps to go and was able to withstand Elliott's pursuit over the final long run and pulled away at the finish to win the Quick Trip 250. He is the 5th first-time winner this season, joining Austin Cindric that won at Daytona 500 Chase Briscoe that won at Phoenix, Chastain that won at Coda, and Suarez that won at Sonoma.
And when you say fifth first time winner, we're not talking about for the season. We're talking about ever in their career.
Yeah,
Because there's been like 13 different winners this season. Is that correct?
No, 13 so far through 18 races.
Damn, that's what I said. But anyway, yeah. But the 5 you just mentioned, first time in their career, not
Yes,
first time this
yes,
season.
first career Cup
And
Series win.
13 different winners through 18 races so far. And we've got how many more to go before the
2.
so the most you can end up with is 15. So the field's already set.
So if they win 2
Before the
more,
All-Star, before the chase starts, there's only 2 more races.
yeah.
Why was I thinking there was 8?
Well, you take the top 16
Right.
starts the chase. So there's 36 races in a season. So after your 20th race, the chase starts the last 16.
And
Because it goes in like 3 or 4 race increments before people fall out. You know what I'm saying? You'll have the first stage. It'll be like 4 races.
that's why I was thinking there was more.
And then 4 are gone. Then 4 more are gone after 4 more races. And so on and so forth until you get to that last race, which will be at Phoenix, and you'll have your last 4. And whoever wins that race wins it all. But yeah, this ties the modern era mark for the most first-time winners in a Cup season, joining the 2001, 2002, and 2011 seasons. So this don't happen all the time.
All right, so I'm getting different information here. I got September to November. The chase really begins as the year winds down, scheduled from September to November, compromising the last and final 10 races with all excitement of a major league playoff. That's why I said 8 more races, because they're not eliminating somebody every week. So
No,
that would be
start
actually 8
eliminating.
more races.
Well, I mean, there's 8 more races, but there's only 16 cars
16 cars that can qualify.
that's going to be in it.
But I don't think they set the stage, and you're more NASCAR than I am. I didn't think they set the chase stage until there were only 10 races left. That's why there's still the talk about 16 or 17 winners being able to get into the chase. Because if it's not, maximum is 15 and the chase is already set. 13 are already locked in. But they're talking about 17 or 18 winners this year.
So it is the last 10.
And then they start knocking them out, like you said, like you just said, 3 or 4 at a time.
Right.
That's how,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. My bad. That's right.
Hey, it's been a long, hot day, man. I understand.
That's right. That's right.
And I know what she's doing this weekend.
That's right.
I'm surprised you even know who won this weekend. There was a lot of jello shots involved where y'all was at.
Yeah, we watched the damn race, man. That was good. But that's the last 10 races. Is that right?
That's what it says. That's why I was thinking it was 2000. That's why I was thinking the rate races. NASCAR playoffs, championship playoffs, system using NASCAR, 3 minutes to series finals and chasing championship.
I thought they said the other day it was only like 8 races left.
8 races to the chase.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know if I'm correct, but when does NASCAR chase begin? It says September to November.
September to November.
Just hold on, I'll find it.
I got you right here.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab a beer while y'all look that up, but I'm still listening.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's 10. Okay, so it starts at Kansas.
Got me another one.
3.
I got 2 in one day.
3. I don't know. Who gives a shit? I don't. But anyway, we got Quaker State 400 this week at Atlanta Motor Speedway that's in Hampton, Georgia. Got 28-degree banking now.
There we go. So we got 8 of them that is left. You got all right. So the next race is July the 10th. The race after that is the 17th. After that, it's the 24th. Then you got the 31st. After that, you got August the 7th, the 14th, 21st, and 27th, which will make 8 races left until the playoffs start. And then you got 3 in the playoffs: the September the 4th, September 11th, and September the 17th, September the 25th. Oh, you got more than 3 in the playoffs. We got a couple in the playoffs. Yeah.
It comes down to the last 4.
Yeah.
Now, and there's one thing that I know about all this. Tony knows a whole lot more about NASCAR and always has. He's been involved with it for probably, I'm not really sure about your age, but somewhere around 30-something years. The only reason I know Tony missed any of this shit is because that some bitch been up for like work since. Been on
I don't
160
need no
degree roof.
excuses. I messed up.
Not making excuses.
Tony said he'd been at this long enough. He should have known.
Man, it just changes all the time.
It does change all the time.
So, man, shit. With that many, god dang, there could be
See, and I know we got
20 different fucking winners.
Yes. And that's what they're talking about.
Wow.
What are they going to do if there becomes more than 16 winners?
You know, it's unbelievable the many winners, the 13 they
13,
got
They
now.
never had that.
I swear
That's
they
since
never had
2004
that.
when this chase started.
I swear they've never had that.
No, absolutely.
Not as
not.
long as I can remember.
And there's easily, I mean, racing, as you said, there's 5 new racers, first time winners ever this year. Never had that happen. So I take that back.
We've had it
Since
3
the second-
seasons.
Since the second year.
We've had it 3 seasons.
I thought it was the second year on.
Nope, they tied the modern era mark for the most first-time winners in a cup season, joining 2001, 2002, and 2011.
They had 5 first time winners in.
Yes.
Oh, it's 13 different winners during this.
Yes.
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 That hadn't happened since the second year in NASCAR got
Right.
in, came into whatever point system they were on.
But I mean, the new point system is starting to work out now, and I think it's all due to the car, which a lot of people do.
The car. I mean,
It's
it
even in
it
the-
seems like they're running high rods.
Right? It's even in the field. But yeah, Sunday, July 10th at 2:00 Central, Quaker State 400 at Atlanta. It's 260 laps at a 1.54 mile quad oval, which has been redone. It's got 28-degree bankings now and 5-degree banking in the straights, which it will be a restrictor plate type race like it was earlier this season. And it's freaking crazy.
That'd be a fun race.
It's nuts.
It'd be a lot more fun than watching.
The past race this season, they had 11 cautions for 65 laps. And it was like, you remember leaders were blowing tires left and right.
Yep. They sure were.
So
That was one of the first races of the year?
it was I just had it up.
Daytona's the first. They move up to Atlanta after that.
It was it was the 5th race of the season.
They're already back for the
19th
19th race.
Yeah. You normally have a spring and a summer race at most of these tracks, in which we will get a Bristol race.
Night race.
I think it's a day race,
Really?
but that's fine. It's not on dirt.
Yeah, as long as it's not.
No, it is a Saturday night race. Get
Ah, good.
right.
Underneath
Get
the
right.
lights.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be the best race of the season.
I mean, it's Daytona, it's Talladega, and it's Bristol night race, in my opinion.
Right. I agree.
Pretty
Totally.
much in that order.
Right.
The night race is badass on that little short track.
Let me see here.
Those are leaders. I'm sure you got that. We'll wait till.
Now the playoff standings. Got the playoff standings as of now. I started doing that because it's getting close. You got Elliott first, Chastain, Logano, Byron, and Hamlin. All have 2 wins apiece. So they're sitting pretty.
They're
Now
not
you,
getting eliminated.
now you got Larson in 6th with 1 win, but he's got 553 points. He's got more points than 3, 4, and 5 position. He's sitting in 6. All he needs is a win, and he catapults in.
That's it.
Larson.
Didn't that win yet?
He's got 1.
Oh, okay. Then he jumps on the web.
Right. No, not quite number 1. He'll be about number 3. You got Kyle Busch with 1 win, Bowman with a win, Reddick, Cindric, Kurt Busch, Briscoe, and Suarez all with a win. But their points are so far behind. They're in the 400s. They're in the 400s, so it's going to be hard to catch. Elliott's got 624 points with 2 wins. He messes around, gets another win. He's going to go in this thing.
They're gonna be hard to catch.
Yeah.
But
And-
your points reset, did they not?
Yes, they will.
They reset somewhat.
They'll divide it down by X amount of points once the chase starts.
So to put everybody closer together where it is more competitive.
Right. And then you got 14, 15, and 16 as of now. You got Blaney has 591 points and no wins. He should be 2nd place. If he gets 2 wins in these next, 8 races, he's going to be sitting pretty too, which I really like him going into Atlanta this week.
Right?
Yep.
Hmm.
He's won the old configuration, and he's good on the restrictor plate stuff. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. And LA, they're the favorites for this week.
Yeah, I hadn't even looked at those numbers. I think he's got a good shot at getting it done this week.
Who, Blaney or Elliott?
Blaney, both, honestly.
LA, Blaney, are
But I
the
know
favorites.
Blaney's dying for a win.
Man, he's been running. Man, he qualified.
He's the most consistent guy that's been running.
You said they're in Atlanta?
Yep.
I thought they were in Atlanta like the week before last or something.
No, fifth weekend.
5th weekend? As long as I know that much. Hey, while we're at a pause right here, I'm gonna throw something in a little different. I see what you guys mean this whole time when y'all said I had a maid sitting over there in my good chair. This chair over here is
Sucks.
killing my ass.
It kills your ass and your back.
Jesus.
Oh, man, try being my age.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But at least me and Tony have something to set our feet on.
Right. And power rankings, NBC Sports, they got Logano at 5, Larson at 4, Blaney at 3, which he has 3 top 10s in the past 4 races. Elliott at 2, and you know who's number 1?
Could it possibly be Reddick?
No.
It is going to have to be the same guy that's been forever.
The watermelon farmer himself.
Can't do any better.
And man, this dude has 8 top 10s in the past 12 races with 2 wins of the last 13.
Oh, my back. I said I meant that.
8 top 10s in the past 12.
Golly. Chastain?
Chastain. He is on a roll, dude.
That's with Trackhouse Racing.
Trackhouse. We love Trackhouse.
I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan.
As long as he quits wrecking people for no reason, he's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna clip Brian saying that one day. Trackhouse racing, and I'm gonna use it as a
Yeah, we need to.
punch in.
Well, you might want to wait till I drink too much to say trap house.
Trap house.
Maybe a reason I like it so much. Trackhouse Racing.
Trap house racing.
Oh, look at that. says president working on Griner's release.
Yes, sir.
And she says she's hopeful for his phone call.
Joe Biden's
Send
trying
And a
to
letter.
Joe Biden's
sent a
trying to
letter.
solidify at least one vote right there.
Man, he done talked so much shit about Putin. He thinks that's gonna happen.
All they want is their Nascar death badge.
Ah,
Man, it
stupid.
don't fucking break the
Yeah.
Hey,
Break laws.
we ain't on politics. We're on baseball. I mean NASCAR.
If you're gonna do it to me, I gotta do it back. to you.
So who do you like this week? Who do y'all like this week? Brother Byron won here first time by.
Man, I don't know. I'm starting to lose hope in Byron. You know, I just did my Super Six not too long ago, and I picked Elliott,
Okay.
Chase Elliott. is
That's
who I
not a
went
bad
with.
pick. It's his hometown track.
Yeah, I went with him to win it.
If he wins this week, it's gonna be on for him.
I don't know too much about it. I just watch these guys go round and round, and it is actually good conversation when I'm sitting down there with Brian or wherever I'm at. I glance up every now and then. Some of that shit be interesting, but you know,
Yeah,
Well,
man. A lot of
you
these
got to
road
you got
courses and
to
shit.
what I've learned is you got to catch them at the right moments.
Yes.
You catch them at the right
And
moments.
4th of July weekend is not made for road course racing. It's made for Daytona, like it's been forever.
And I will say this too. They were out there. It looked like they were on that. I don't know if it was just like the angles that they were getting from on the cameras, but man, it looked like they were going slow. Even though I know they wouldn't, but it just looked like they were going slow
Well,
out
I'm
there.
slower than what they normally do.
Yeah, a lot.
So I wasn't probably. I probably wasn't tripping then.
No. That was like a 4-mile
Yeah, 4 mile
freaking road
course.
course. Yeah.
Turns, left and right turns, man.
Yeah.
NASCAR's turn left, go fast.
So how many miles is the normal racetracks they normally race on between? Because I know they're probably all different.
Anywhere from a mile or
You
is it a
got-
3/4 track? Is Bristol
Bristol's a
3/4?
half a mile.
Half mile.
You got some 3-mile tracks,
3/4.
3/4 miles like Richmond. Then you got 1-mile tracks like
Mile and a
Dover, mile and a half, which is like they're coming to this week at Atlanta. But this new extreme banking they got, I mean, it's like Talladega or Daytona on steroids.
Which is a 2 mile course.
So
No, it's a 1.5 mile.
No, I'm talking about Talladega and Daytona.
Talladega is 2.66 miles long, and Daytona is 2.5.
so somebody like me, so somebody like me that don't know, are all the road tracks that they race on, are they all like high about like they're way more
Man,
mileage that
a
they go around?
lot of these are new to even me or anybody else that's watching, and you really don't know much about them. Now, the Sonoma course that Suarez won, that's one we've been watching forever. And you got Watkins Glen coming up in New York, and it's those two are good. You know, it's a little different elevation and some longer straights, and you got a few turns or what have you. But man, some of these things they're running now, man. I mean, it's the second time they've done it. Like Road America last week, I thought it was in damn Ohio, but it was in Wisconsin. This man, you don't
Go
see
figure.
him much,
Yeah,
right?
go figure.
It's crazy.
You asked me a question, so my answer is you asked me who I thought. My favorite's going to be Ross Chestnut. I'm going to go with track.
Hey, hell yeah. I hear you,
Trackhouse.
man.
Trackhouse race.
Now, my sleeper pick, it's going to be Bell, man. I'm
Bell.
going to take Bell with Baker, band crew chief, and his team.
So crew chief's going too?
Yes.
I thought it was just the damn
No.
crew.
It's
everybody.
Everybody.
Wow.
Swapping teams.
Booty Barker.
I'm going with Bell. And
Yeah, I
hope-
called him for Sonoma and they just sucked. And he's a great road racer. I don't know, a sleeper pick, I guess if Allmendinger's running,
he should be. This is last year.
right. If he's running the next one. But this
Standing
week,
up.
you're talking about this week. No, it's Atlanta. You think Booty Barker's gonna get it done in Atlanta?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Which,
Yes, I do.
yeah. He used to run
Matter of fact,
If I'm not mistaken,
Matter of fact, our picks
he
are going to
used
be
to
in
crew-
this weekend, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put. I'm gonna take Bell for the first weekend of the race.
I believe he crew chief some cars for Michael Waldrop on some restrictor plate races.
I'll take Birdie.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I've had any lately, but I'll take some Birdie.
That's
No.
awesome.
Hell,
Yeah.
That's
shit.
perfect.
That was right on time.
That's right on the
Yeah,
time. That's
yeah.
great. But yeah, I believe he ran some with them Michael Waldrop on these restrictor plate things.
Sweet.
So he knows about it.
All right. We'll do one more wheel of doom before we go, or
Oh, dude,
Sure.
let's get into it.
no? I'll actually let you spin it.
Spin it. I ain't touching that damn thing.
Every time somebody else but Brian touches his brakes.
That's pretty much that. Ooh, make a bet.
Make a bet. Make a bet. Make a bet.
Oh, let's bet on this fight July 30th between Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson.
Okay, I got draw.
You got a draw?
I got draw.
Ooh, interesting.
Now
Makes
I'll let y'all two figure out what the hell you want to take. I got draw.
Hey, Tony, I know I talked a lot of shit.
12-pack.
I know I talked a lot of shit about AP, but
You're taking Bell.
I'm gonna have to take Bell.
I'm taking AP.
I'm gonna have to take Bell.
All right,
What are we betting?
12 packs.
12 pack?
12 packs.
So
All right.
somebody have a case here next week.
Hey,
Le'Veon Bell and get a switch on his ass.
Man, charity, man, it's gonna be a draw.
Man, y'all, man, talking about that, supposedly Mike Tyson was talking about his fight with Roy Jones Jr., whatever,
yeah.
and said he took a bunch of damn mushrooms.
Yeah.
Tyson took a
Hey,
bunch of
hey,
mushrooms.
I will say this:
He
if you've
took-
never
I
watched the
believe-
Mike Tyson podcast, you gotta tune
You,
in.
you got to watch
gotta
that,
tune
man.
in.
It is fantastic.
Yes.
He's talking about taking mushrooms and going in the fight, hallucinating and everything.
Yeah.
They didn't know what he was doing when he knocked the shit out of that dude on the airplane.
Hey, that dude had it coming. He was definitely
He did.
fucking with Tyson.
Yes,
definitely
yes, he
was.
did. And why would you do that?
Yeah, what? Like why?
Why would
dude?
you ever fuck with what was the baddest man on the planet? It probably is a lot better.
Bro,
than
I
am.
would not take. Look, I don't give a damn. Now you'd have to pay me a lot of money, and I'm not talking about just $1 million. A lot more than that. Take a punch from Tyson.
I'm
Man,
not taking a punch from him for no amount of money. I'm dying.
Hell yeah, you might fuck around and die, dude.
I know I would.
I wouldn't let that dude hit me in the leg.
Bro, our jaws, our facial structure is not built for that. Those guys have been
My
fighting so
brain's
long.
not built for that shit.
I just want to buy him a drink or something to
Yeah.
say hello.
Yeah, no shit. Let's eat some mushrooms together. See, hang out. Whatever.
I don't know about that.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Hell no, because if he get on some mushrooms and he got a flashback or something, or something happened.
I ain't trying to be Leon Spinks.
Better Holyfield either.
Hell no.
My ear bit off, man.
No, yeah, I was since we're on the subject of Tyson though, I was like I don't know what the fuck I was watching, but it was some guys on there that was talking about that had fight Tyson, and they were just talking about how like when they got hit by him and like how they was like one guy was like, "Dude, he hit me." I was like, "What?"
Please don't hit me again.
Yeah, I
Gotta
know he
shit
was strong
yourself.
like that. Yeah. There's the first punch he landed, dude, in the fight that just damn near started.
It's probably why a
Whoa.
lot of them fights were over 19, 20 seconds.
No, yeah, man. Trust me.
God, he was mean. Customato.
Customato.
Yeah. That son of a bitch, man, he turned him loose.
And the
And,
thing,
and that was that dude was straight thug from the fucking streets.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
look where he's at now.
He was
Yeah.
knocking old
He's-
ladies
he-
out stealing their purses. That's
Yeah.
where he found him.
He still can't talk, but yeah.
I mean,
He's gotten a lot better.
and you talk about, man, somebody like his size, he's kind of short too, and he likes to throw that uppercut. He's gonna connect every time, and definitely
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
bigger than him. And I know that bitch hurts.
He always had to get inside of it.
Yeah,
You know, I grew up with like four or five channels. So I used to get watching Muhammad Ali back in the day. It was ABC, Worldwide.
Howard Cosell.
Yes. Talking to Howard Cosell wasn't best. He was really good, but made some stupid comments. But
Muhammad Ali loved him.
Oh yeah, Muhammad Ali, man, watching that so much work. The Thriller in Manila, I mean, it was just, but I don't think he could go toe to toe. I don't.
No,
No,
I don't either.
no.
I don't either. And
The only reason he ever got knocked out is because he got too fucked up on himself.
yeah, Lennox Lewis showed us that in the pyramid that the jab can keep Tyson away.
Buster, Till was big.
Buster Douglas got lucky.
Yeah,
Now he's like 800 pounds.
That's it. That was the only fight he won. He lost the next round.
But giving Tyson and all of his flowers and glory that he needs, because he is a great fighter, he is, I still think, one of the best fighters
Absolutely.
ever.
He's my favorite.
It's gonna.
Oh, by far.
Well, I'm not saying. Well, Tyson's a good fighter. My favorite though is gonna go with Money Mayweather. I think he's probably one of the best boxers that will go down.
I'd have given him a lot more respect. I'd have given him a lot more credit if he would have fought. He fought a lot of the guys that ended up being good before they got good.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but it's a thing.
No,
like,
Mayweather
if
was
you're,
good. Don't,
No,
don't,
no,
If
no,
you-
I'm
if
not
you-
saying Mayweather's bad at all. I just like Tyson over because Mayweather would duck a fight. Tyson didn't duck shit.
I wouldn't say Mayweather would duck a fight. I think he understood his worth. He understood how good a fighter he was, and so he wasn't going to take any bullshit fighters or nobody that he felt or deemed that wasn't really worthy of fighting him.
Talk about this boxing.
But I will say
I
will say this reason why I say Mayweather is one of my favorite boxers, because I mean I just like how he boxed. I mean he boxed smart.
he was so
He
technical.
plays smart defense. I mean, and that's why he is where he is
He
at
played
right now. That's why his record. Yeah, he played points.
He played the
I
points.
feel like he was one of those guys. He got in
Yes.
there, and instead of fighting how a lot of these guys fight in the UFC and in kickboxing, all of that stuff is, you know, they fight because they're hotheads and because they know they can fight. That's what they like doing. I think Mayweather he took the smarts with it as well. He wanted to fight. He knew how to fight, but Mayweather also
he's a freaking surgeon.
he don't really like getting hit,
No, he's a freaking
and so
surgeon.
he ain't gonna let you hit him.
He knew how to dissect a guy.
Boxing. Tommy Fury is out of Jake Paul fight.
Who's
No,
Tommy
yes.
Fury?
Okay. Tommy Fury is Tyson Fury's little brother. Jake Paul
Paul's
was
a
gonna.
fucking YouTube.
Yes,
sensation.
but now he is boxing. Damn it, I forgot that kid's name. I was just looking at it. He's boxing a real boxer. Actually, I think he's a former UFC.
So is
boxer or
this
something.
Gypsy King
No.
Jr.?
He's no.
No.
Let me tell you this. If Tyson, if Tommy Fury was not, if he was able to come over here, the only reason why he's not fighting Tommy is because they won't let him travel to the U.S. From wherever he's at because of COVID restrictions or whatever, and that's the only reason why that fight's not going down. If Jake Paul,
restrictions. We still have COVID restrictions.
wherever Tommy Fury's
I
at.
got 1 million people coming over the southern fucking border, and I got COVID restrictions.
Hey, we ain't talking about politics right now. We're talking about boxing. Anyways,
Same
so
fucking thing.
no, well, we ain't gonna put politics in everything.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, I
Fucking
think
Will Scoville.
that if Tommy Fury was able to fight Jake Paul, he'd knock him out.
I'm gonna tell you one
Somebody
thing.
needs to knock his ass out.
Yeah, I mean he's nothing but a kid that got
YouTube.
over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got a whole bunch of money. Fucking
I get to ride to work every morning. Then there's some
Just talk
chick making $50,000 off selling her fucking parts in a jar.
I mean, you know, I like salute what he did with YouTube because it's smart as fuck. Him and his brother. But I think I just don't like how he tried to go about with going into his boxing career, because now he's actually trying to be like an actual either going to actual boxing or UFC, or one of them he's training for. And I want to say he's even signed to Mike Tyson, is who is training him, Mike Tyson's camp
Okay,
and people.
that's not
So
bad.
he's actually back, and Mike Tyson has even said that he is actually a really good fighter, and I think he is. I just think he's one of those. He's taking you know how Conor McGregor came out and talked a whole bunch of shit, and a lot of people when he was coming out didn't like him because of that.
Actually, like because he walked out and said he did exactly what he said he's going to do, but he came out against fighters.
Yes,
I ain't
yes,
seen Jake Paul
and that's
come out
and,
against a
yes,
fighter yet.
and that's why I feel like Jake Paul gets the flack that he does, because he did not come out against any fighters. He started this as a celebrity thing, and he started bragging and boasting too much. Even when he beat Tyrone Woodley twice in a row, two times.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about somebody.
Woodley's my fucking age.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he doesn't. For me, he does not get any stripes when it comes down to boxing, whether it's
Hell
UFC whatever he gets into,
He gets
fight
nothing.
somebody that has been in that sport, that has been training in that sport, how
Prove.
everybody else is
Prove.
doing,
Prove to
and
me.
prove us that you are where you
Well,
are. If you go and you knock somebody out that has been doing that sport, and I'm not talking about somebody that's crossing over from UFC into boxing, get somebody that's been boxing, box somebody that's been on cards, all of this that's been doing regular bouts, and you box them, somebody that actually has something going in that career, and I bet you get knocked out.
Man, I wish
Or if you don't get knocked out, you didn't do as good as you're gonna.
I wish Mayweather would have got a hold to Bernard Hopkins in his prime. That's what I wish would have happened.
I'd see him fight Roberto Duran.
No.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray Leonard, baby. No mas. No mas.
Mm-mm.
Don't hit me
Oh,
anymore,
Sugar
buddy.
Ray was beast now.
What did he do?
It's
Didn't.
grease lightning.
Hmm.
I love boxing back in the day. You had De La Hoya,
Hey.
all them guys like
Hey.
that, man. Man, it's good. I just don't know none of these guys nowadays.
I don't watch anymore. Everything's pay-per-view.
Right.
Yeah, everything is definitely pay-per-view. I
We used to have
remember
HBO night of the fights.
what really got me watching into UFC, and this is before they started putting all of
USA's
these
Fight After
fights on pay-per-view was Chuck Liddell, man. I used to watch him as a youngin'.
Oh yeah. Ice
Dude
Man.
used to I'm talking, hey man, I'm talking even the early UFC games used to come out. Those used to be one of my favorite players to play with.
He made his name off beating Ken Shamrock a few times, but Ken Shamrock was beaten.
No, I thought he beat what's the other guy? Damn.
He beat the other dude you're thinking about several times.
Damn.
It was him and some other black dude that I used to like. He's tall, slink. I know him when I see him, but I cannot think of his name right now. Tall, slinky guy. He kind of
Diaz.
Nate Diaz. Yes,
Chuck
he's
Liddell-
one of the ones.
Chuck Liddell, Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that was
Nick
good.
and Nate Diaz were two that I always used to watch a lot. They were very good fighters.
Run that
I think it
down.
was Nate. Nate was better than Nick.
Yes, he was.
Yes. Actually, I want to say Nate Diaz just finished up his fighting career
I remember
before
the Hoist
COVID. I
Gracie
want to say it
days.
started.
Where's Tracy at? Go out there and fight them 400-pound motherfuckers, put them in the leg lock.
Put him in the leg lock and done. See ya.
Wearing his moto? Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
It's big.
A
it's
gi.
A gi. That's it. That's it. It's called a
Gi.
gi. Big old damn thing where you ought to be able to. Man, somebody spot both of them, choke him out. Want to get a hold of that motherfucker.
Somebody's put you in a spider hold or something.
Yeah.
All right,
Big
guys.
time, big time. All right. Anyway, hell, sorry we went a little over further than what we thought about. I'm glad Terry came out with his boxing UFC stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna keep some eyes on that. Since
Again.
he's interested. Yeah, let's do it.
Y'all please hit us up on Facebook and of course YouTube. Tell us what y'all want to hear. Tell us what you want to talk about. We'll figure out the rest. You can agree or disagree. Hell, we don't give a shit which way it is either way. And we'll as much politics as we could have gone into, we just decided we're gonna skip it. And FJB and
Y'all know what's going on. We ain't gotta tell you.
please, and if y'all don't pay attention, man, and don't just listen, don't go to mainstream media, do research. Anyways,
Do not go to Chicago.
yeah, whatever you do, please don't go to Chicago.
Stay out of Chicago.
Chicago, New York, possibly LA, but Chicago and New York definitely stay out. Just stay away from where they're killing everybody, which includes Memphis. So y'all be careful, y'all be good. I'm damn sure not going to say that other thing that I've heard before. Come back and listen to us next week. We will be back. Hopefully we'll get some rain between now and then. Maybe our grass will grow back, and y'all be good. See y'all next week. For me, for Tony, for Terry. Thank y'all. We're out.